Hello and welcome. My name is Sarah from Med Media Agency, where we specialize in helping healthcare professionals grow smarter, not spend harder. And in today's video, we're going to be uncovering a topic that a lot of clinics are hesitant to talk about, and it's how to tell if your marketing agency is overcharging you. So we're going to break down what you should be paying for, what red flags to look for, and how to know if your results actually match your investment. And by the end of this, you'll be able to look at your own marketing spend and confidently say whether it's driving growth or draining your budget. Let's get into it. Okay, so firstly, we can start with the problem, and that is the infamous monthly retainer. So many agencies will charge anywhere from a few thousand to tens of thousands a month. But when you ask for a breakdown, you get a 15-page PDF filled with vanity metrics, things like impressions, clicks, or engagement. And sure, they can look impressive, but none of those metrics fill your chair or generate actual revenue. And what truly matters, of course, is how much those dollars turned into booked appointments and completed their treatment. So if your agency can't clearly connect your ad spend to real patient outcomes, that's your first sign that something is off. So the truth is, most clinics have no idea how their monthly fee is being divided. Typically, you're paying for things like account management overhead, platform costs, and creative production. And in many cases, the actual ad spend is a smaller portion than you'd expect. So for example, you might be paying $5,000 a month, but only $1,500 of that goes towards running ads, and the rest gets eaten up by fees. Now, it's fair for agencies to charge for their expertise and management, but it definitely has to be transparent, of course. If your agency isn't showing you exactly where each dollar is going, you could be funding inefficiency or worse, inflated costs disguised as optimization. Now, let's get into some of the red flags that almost always mean you're paying too much or getting too little. And firstly, that is going to be getting locked into long contracts. So if an agency needs to hold you in place for 6 or 12 months in order to deliver proper results, that's not partnership, that's a fear of getting churned. Secondly, no access to your ad account. You should always have access to your ad account because that's your data, your patient leads, your creative library, and your campaigns. Thirdly, vague reporting. If your monthly reports don't tell you how many booked appointments came from each campaign, that is just shady. And fourth, of course, boosting posts. So if your agency is boosting posts instead of running structured campaigns, that is just surface level marketing. It doesn't track conversions, optimize for objectives, or provide any real insights. So if your agency is doing that, you're not running ads, you're essentially running donations. So what does real ROI look like? ROI, or return on investment, is the simplest but most powerful way to measure success. You firstly take your revenue generated and divide it by your marketing spend. So let's say your clinic brought in $20,000 from treatments that came directly from your ads, and your ad spend was $2K. That is a 10x return on investment. That's what we call scalable marketing, when every dollar you put in predictably turns into profit. Real ROI isn't about followers or engagement. It's about consistency, predictability, and measurable growth month after month. So when things start to get too complex, this is when clinics start to lose trust in agencies. Agencies sometimes hide behind buzzwords like AI-driven optimization or multi-channel synergy to make things sound sophisticated, but the truth is, the best agencies keep things super simple. They offer clear deliverables, transparent pricing, and full access to all data. They keep communication human, and you always know who you're talking to and what's being done with your money. So if your agency avoids clear explanations or constantly uses jargon to justify costs, that is not strategy, that is deceiving. Now, in healthcare marketing, there's an industry pattern that we see all the time. Most clinics spend between 1K and 5K a month on ads, which is fair and a healthy range. But the issue is that many agencies stack unpredictable markups or management percentages on top of that, sometimes without even telling you. So one month you might be spending 4K total and the next it's 6.5K. but your results look the same, and that's just not sustainable. So at Med Media Agency, we've eliminated this issue completely with flat rate pricing. No commissions, no ad spend plus 20%, just one transparent monthly fee that scales with your practice, not against it. So, the reason why this conversation is so important in the healthcare space is because every dollar you waste on mismanaged marketing isn't just lost profit, but it's also a missed opportunity to reach a patient who actually needs that care. So, when marketing runs efficiently, your staff spends less time chasing cold leads and more time providing excellent patient experiences. So, it's not just about cutting costs, it's about optimizing your impact and making sure your marketing dollars translate directly into care delivered. So, to wrap it up, at Med Media Agency, we have built our model around clarity and fairness. We operate on a flat monthly rate, meaning no surprise add ons and no hidden commissions. So, you will always know where your dollars go, from ad spend to creative to campaign management. Every dollar is tied to measurable outcomes, booked appointments, patient show up rates, and long term retention. Modern healthcare marketing should feel predictable, collaborative, and transparent. So, if you've been second guessing your marketing budget or wondering if your agency is truly earning their retainer, take this as your sign to audit it. You should ask for clarity, ask for transparency, and if you want a team that treats your marketing spend like their own, one that's fully US based, transparent, and results focused, that's exactly what we do here at Med Media Agency. We'll handle the strategy, the calls, the follow up, so you can focus on patient care. And guys, if this video was insightful for you, feel free to like and subscribe for more content. And once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.